What about if there's to be one surprise from the pack? Is there a club that more than others has done a bit of business in the summer, Roy, that you think could potentially challenge the top two?
Spurs.
Why?
Manager, recruitment. I think Gary mentioned earlier, they've got one world-class striker, well, maybe two unbelievable, brilliant goal scorers. If they stay fit, then Spurs have a great chance in terms of competing, obviously doing better than Arsenal, Chelsea, United, that little group behind the top two. I think Tottenham could do it. Brilliant manager, they've got momentum into the club. Recruitment, Spurs usually can drag their heels during the summer, but they've got their business done early. Got decent strength and depth. I think Spurs could have a brilliant season. Anything
they're still lacking?
Well, I suppose the DNA in their club, where you know, where there's expectation now with the club. No, it is. Listen, Spurs, we all know over the years, class is a kind of a cup team, I suppose. But you always think Spurs, I've said it many times before on the television, they always ultimately let you down. I was a Spurs fan as a kid, and you look at them, you go, listen, but now the expectations are, can they back it up? That be the only doubt. Can they step up to the plate and perform week in, week out and have a fantastic season in terms of pushing them top two?
Micah's been shaking his head next year.
No, I don't. I agree with what he was saying, but I think with Champions League football, if Keane and Son gets injured, the quality that come in, it's just not the same. And that's
Richarlison now?
But that's not. It's not the same as Keane and Son.
But you can say it about any team if they get injured.
No one's got the same.
Well, City, you can pick any of their front three. Liverpool, really, as well, with Jota.
Who's better than Haaland to come in on the same level as
Haaland?
But
it's not. But this is what I mean. It's not about him as just a player. It's about the system. So they could play a false nine, and like you've just said, how many goals did they score last season? How many games did they win? So I don't see Spurs getting to that level. They might win the odd game. Spurs won the first game against City last season, the opening day. But throughout the season, I don't think they can sustain that.
I think the question was if there's one team that could get up to them. I think Spurs are the only one, but something would have to go badly wrong for Liverpool or City for that to happen.
I'm a bit like that with Chelsea at the moment. They're normally always there and, you know, normally always pick a trophy up somewhere along the line, Chelsea, and they do have what I think Roy's just mentioned, maybe Spurs don't, that sort of DNA of winning and getting over the line and winning big games. And it's yet to be seen that with Spurs, even though they did well against probably Liverpool and City last season, but really big games that you think, you know, they've got to win this one. But I think Conte will give them that. And I just like that with Chelsea at the moment because you're not quite sure who they'll bring in between now and the end of the window. I think there will be more business there, but I think it'll be those two sort of third and fourth.